Hello, my name is Buyucan, your friend here, and if you are new, welcome. And in my channel, a lot to talk about life in Canada, guys. Today, I'm actually in my backyard. Look at that. It's cold. It's October here in Canada, and we are lucky we don't have snow. So anyway, guys, I'm going to share you 20 survival job in Canada. So if you are new in Canada, newcomers in Canada, not just only for newcomers in Canada, ooh, get into my eyes. So anyway, guys, we as a Canadian in this country, this is the job we are doing here. So don't say not just because you are new immigrants or newcomers in Canada, this is the job for you. No, this is the job for us here in Canada as well. Especially at this time of pandemic, we need this kind of job, okay? My husband, just leave me alone. What is really a survival job? Survival job is a job where you can able to work temporarily. Let's say you can able to work like 3 months or 6 months or 1 year in your life here in Canada. Or some people, if they are happy for this survival job, they can have that job for the rest of their life. Like suddenly they are in their 50s and 60 years here in Canada, and they realize that, hey, this is my job and I'm retiring now and I'm happy, and they got some money from the government for the retirement fee. So we never know, but just in case, because this survival job is not for everybody, okay? Especially for the people who came from outside. They came here, they have a good job back home, they are the boss, they are making good money, and when they come here, they're not get used to this kind of survival job. Of course they are not happy, but there you have the chance to go to school while you're doing this survival job. By the end, like 2-3 years, you end up like doing the job what you doing in your back home. Anyway, guys, my eyes is hurting me, so I have to get inside to my house to continue talking to you guys. So I'm sorry, this is too much, but I love outside. Ah! Oh my goodness, I actually have my family here. They're doing camping. Like, I'm going inside actually just to say hi to them. Then I will go inside to continue what I'm talking to you guys, because I feel cold here anyway, and my eyes is hurting me. For where are you guys? Ta-da-da! I will just show you how my family is just doing camping here. Look at that! Oh my goodness!
We're house camping.
Yeah?
In the game there was
We have a warmer, we have a heater because it's a little bit cold here. So I'm going inside my house to continue talking about survival jobs, okay? So stay tuned and I will see you. I want to share you guys there outside while I'm talking about the survival job, but it so happened it's getting cold, so I just sit whatever corner in my house. So if you see a lot of stuff in my background, that's how it is. I don't have office. Oh my god, poor me. So what is really a survival job? A survival job here in Canada is a job wherein you can able to work like a part-time, full-time. You can able to work days, evening shift. This is a temporarily job for you in order to cover bills, enough food to bring food in the table, because once you arrive in Canada, of course you need to, in your mind is to have a job to survive, right? So number one, I'm going to give you, you won't believe, janitorial job. I don't care who are you in your country. You come into this country, you can able to work as a janitor, cleaner. But I will tell you this, don't look down on people. In this country, we don't look people down if we know the person who is working in a janitorial job or cleaner, because in our mind is they're cleaning up toilet bowl or they're cleaning up like a garbage. Who cares? In Canada, we don't treat it like that way. We treated them like everybody's equal. They make good money. This is their job for them to survive. They can able to buy their own house here in Canada. They can able to drive a nice vehicle, but they are janitorial job. Who cares? I tell you, janitorial job here in Canada, if you once you make your own business, you're going to be the boss. You hire people to do all the cleaning to the big buildings, do the cleaning to the offices here in Canada. You can make money for that. This is one of the business here in Canada for immigrants people. I know somebody else doing this job long time ago. They are the boss here in Canada because they run this cleaning business. At first, they go janitorial house, they cleaning people house, they cleaning building to building. Now they create their own business. They make good money. They hire people to work for them. I love that. That's how it's supposed to be. But that's a survival job, okay? As long as you're happy for what you're doing, why not? But if you are not happy, just be patient for 3, 6, 4, 1 year. Then you can go back to school, upgrade, and you can go and sit down in the office and work in the office. Then that is good too, okay? So you can also a pizza delivery here in Canada, or you can able to work in McDonald's or Jollibee, or you can able to work in Tim Hortons. You can able to work in a construction job. If you arrive in Canada during winter time, you can able to work like a snow removal, or you can be a security guard. So if you work in a restaurant, you can be a server or bartender or a chef. And if you can also work in a warehouse, so if you're working in the warehouse, you can able to do some picking or loading. While you are inside the warehouse, some company, they will train you to do the driving the forklift. So instead of go study outside and get a certificate for driving a forklift, they can able to assist you inside that warehouse, and you can able to do the job inside that warehouse. So that's a plus factor when you work in a warehouse too. And some warehouse, they have a good benefit. This is the benefits when you are a driver in your back home, because once you arrive in here, you can able to drive, or you can able to be a Uber driver. You can able to skip the dish, like you delivery food for people, like you pick up from the restaurant, then you will deliver food to people's house, like they order food. You can do that, skip the dish. You can also work in a big stores, like the big stores here in Canada, like Walmart. Was there yesterday actually, and I saw in their tarpaulin, they posted like they're hiring a part-time job. And I was thinking, see, we always have a job in Canada. And I even talked to the cashier lady, and I said like, Walmart is always hiring, right? But they hiring mostly like inside people here in Canada. And she said, yeah, because we need people, especially at this time of pandemic. Like people stay in their house, and they said they have no job. That's why they even posted a big in the tarpaulin, like we need a job. So that's why I know there's always a job here in Canada, especially you try to apply to the big companies like Walmart, Costco, Canadian Tire, Home Depot. Those are the big companies. Or you can search. Once you arrive here in Canada, do some research, okay? There's always a job. For me, I believe there's always a job. You can able to work in a gas station. Like in Canada, you're not the one who going to do the gas for people in their car, okay? You are able to work in the gas station, but you work in like in a cashier, because these stores are open 24/7. So they need evening, day shifts. So you can able to apply like 7-Eleven. That's the most popular store here in Canada for the gas station is 7-Eleven. Remember that word 7-Eleven, okay? And if you are working here in Alberta, our minimum wage is $15. So why not? $15 is a big money for per hour. Okay, you work like a cashier, you can make $15 per hour. Sometimes you can do overtime, so you don't have to work double job. Okay, so have enough to supplement for your family. We also have a big company here in Canada, like the packing, like if you work in the meat section, like one company, they are hiring from overseas. This is a very popular, I believe, in Alberta or in all over Canada, like Olimel. This is a big company where they're hiring overseas people. Okay, so if you're outside Canada and you have the experience of meat cutter or butcher, those are the company they are hiring from overseas. You can able to work in a meat production, something like that. And also you can able to do babysitting jobs. Let's say if you know somebody else in your neighborhood, they can recommend you, especially if you have small children, you stay home and take care for your children. You can babysit people's children. Like, because if you are very new, of course they won't trust you because of your experience, especially if you know English. You can able, if you have some friends, you can ask them, I can babysit your children. You can also work in the McDonald's. We have the very popular here in Canada is McDonald's, Tim Hortons. Also have a Jollibee here in Canada, especially if you live in Calgary. We have 2 Jollibee here. If you have the experience like a call center, you can able to work as a call center as well. My best advice for you guys, if you are very new here in Canada, the best advice is go to the newcomers office. They always post a job in the office. Okay. Every community, they have the organization. Let's say I'm a Filipina. You can go to the Filipino communities. They can able to help you find a job. From India, they always have the Indian organizations. From Pakistan or from Africa, in Africa, they have different, like from Nigeria, or they have different organization. They also have the leader or the president who can guide you and help you to find for a job. So I think that's the best way for you to find a job, is if you also have a friends or relatives, you ask them. If you have a church leader or whatever church you attend, you ask the people like in the community inside the church, like ask them like, I need a job, so if you're able to help me, like a reference. Especially in Canada, if you go to find a job, they always need a reference. It depends on the boss or it depends on the company, but they always need a reference. So you have to be prepare for at least 2 people. This is my best advice for you guys. If you are in Canada, let's just be ambitious to this country, okay? You want to be a registered nurse. You're a registered nurse in your back home. You cannot be a registered nurse right away here in Canada. You have to remember. But of course, you can able to work like a nursing attendant or healthcare aide. And then by the time you can have the chance to upgrade to become a registered nurse here in Canada. Because I have a friend here. They are my classmates in back home. They first arrived here. They came here as a permanent resident. She told me she even went to do the cleaning job and whatever job they do here to survive for at least, like, let's say less than a year. Now she's a registered nurse after a few years here in Canada. Never give up once you arrive here in Canada. So anyway, survival job is not for everybody, because I believe, especially if you have a good job really in your back home, sometimes they arrive here as a permanent resident. After a few months, few years, they want to go back to their country. And it's okay, you can go back to your country because you're the one who invite yourself to come here in Canada anyway. So if you're not happy, then you go back, because survival job is not for you, my dear, right? So if you want to go back to your country, it's fine because you're not happy here. That's why I love people who are very, very positive, like thinking when they come here in Canada, they whatever job they want, and after a few years you see them, they're sitting in their office. This is who I am now. I'm working like this, and like, you know, I'm so happy to see people like that. Their success in this country. If you're watching my videos, give me a thumbs up and give me some comments. Share your experience here in Canada as a new immigrant, what kind of job you did, so some people can read and they have some ideas, and you know, to inspire people. Let's help each other, especially at this time of pandemic. And I tell you, not just for newcomers, because me as here in this country, I'm always a nanny. I consider I'm always a nanny. I'm a mommy. I take care, I have my day home in my house, so I'm like a nanny. And who cares? This is how I survive in this country, and I'm proud to say that, you know. I'm not shy, because in this country, guys, that's why I mention you guys, in this country, we don't look down on people. Even though they are janitorial job or they are a nanny, that's their job. We respect them. People in this country, we have to respect each other. And that's it's supposed to be. I'm trying to encourage people. Canada is still the best country to raise a family, especially at this time of pandemic, because I'm here in Canada for a long time ago, and we are the one who is getting all the good benefits of this country, especially if you have small children. So if I were you, don't be disappointed because of this pandemic going around. Just continue your application and move into this country. Once you arrive here in Canada, sometimes you go to the food court. You can just give the resume to the people, because the people who are working in the food court are the owners, sometimes like small business, but they need people. So sometimes the owners are the one who is working in that food court. So go and talk to them like, I'm here, I'm just new in this country and I need a job. So I don't care, I can start this job and I'm a hardworking person. So you know, this owner store will hire you, right? The advantages of this survival job is for you to learn or improve your English skills, because of course you might know how to speak English, but once you are here, sometimes you don't really understand. This is the time for you to learn their Canadian accent, because sometimes we don't really understand. We know English, we understand, but once they speak to us, we are mumbling and we don't know. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and if you love my video today, give me a thumbs up, and if you have any comments, just comment down below. Share your life here in Canada, share your survival job here in Canada, okay? So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for my next video, and God bless you, and bye bye.